For the first time in 35 years, a strike is underway at John Deere. Thanks for joining us for Local 5 News Midday. Tens of thousands of workers walked off the job this morning, hitting the picket lines in Illinois, Kansas, and right here at home in Iowa. Local 5's Mary Sugden is live in Ankeny this morning. And Mary, a majority of those John Deere employees and executives reached a 6-year labor contract earlier this month. So what is the meaning behind all of this? Why is this happening?
Yeah, Shen-Yu, you're right. A majority of these workers did agree to the deal, but the details of that deal not released until over the weekend. So union members say that they are disappointed by a low wage increase as well as the benefits included in that deal. So once those details were made public, workers said that they were going to turn it down and threatened to strike. Now behind me here, just about a dozen workers who are out here picketing. We know that they've been here since midnight when the strike went into place. They've basically been taking shifts here to be out here and have this presence. Every once and again, you'll hear a horn go off from a car coming by, people raising their fists out of the car, and workers here kind of raising their signs in solidarity with that. Now, we did also hear from the president of the United Auto Workers Union, who's backing the workers, and he says the union, quote, stands in solidarity with the striking UAW members at John Deere, but farmers say they're concerned about how the strike will affect them.
Highly stocked inventory part, and that brings things to a grinding halt, and you can't get it from John Deere because of the strike, because of parts distribution issue or something like that. That could become a real issue for somebody. They could go from working to sitting and waiting for parts.
Now, he says he talked to John Deere salespeople who say they're unsure of how the strike could affect their supply. Now, in a statement released to Local 5, John Deere says, quote, employees and others will be entering into our factories daily to keep our operations running. Now, officials with John Deere say they are committed to reaching a deal here with the union, but say right now their focus is committed to making sure that they can really meet the needs of those customers. So again, workers here picketing since about midnight this morning. And again, they've declined to speak with media at this point, but we will have team coverage both from here at the Ankeny position as well as the plant out in Ottumwa. But for now, reporting live in Ankeny, Mary Sugden, Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
We'll continue following that story right there. These images coming to us from the strike outside the John Deere facility in Ottumwa this morning. Dozens of workers and supporters picketing at 2 different entrances to the factory site.